Hey everybody, my name is Eric with New Start Property Solutions Inc. And I'm going to share a little bit about my first wholesale deal. Um, Basically, I want to first of all I want to give thanks to Response team and everybody at Organized Brilliance for helping me, through this with their assistance and the videos and the training and everything. It just I couldn't have done it without it. So basically, how it went down. I did exactly what they said. I put out bandit signs. I actually had some made up by a fellow that I'm friends with. He's in the sign business. Figured outsource that and make it quicker. Um, so I got the signs, put them out, and the very next day, I got a call from a young fellow that said he had a property that's been gifted to him. Him and his wife own it outright. He told me that they're just tired of dealing with this nickel and diamond to death. They keep having to put money into it to try to fix it up, and they just want to get rid of it. Can I help them? I said, sure. That's what we do. So I told him, let me give you a little information from you. What's the property address? How big is it? Square footage? Do you own it outright? Which he said he did, which was a very good plus. Because it's a gifted property. That's what we're looking for. It was kind of ideal. So I told him, all right, well, let me get back with you. I'll run some numbers and might even go drive by the property and take a look at it if you don't mind. He said, sure. So what I did was got off the phone. I'll be honest with you. I was kind of nervous. Called my friend that was a realtor and knew I was getting into wholesaling, and I told him what the situation was, and can he come look at the property with me and assess it? Didn't know he was actually going to be my first cash buyer. We got there, looked at it. The house was actually open in the back, so we actually got inside, looked at it, and he was evaluating. He's been a realtor for 15, 16 years, and we assessed the property. It said, it needs at least $7,000 to $8,000 worth of work. You make it in this area, the properties are going for about between 30 and 33,000 in this little area. So making them all for, let's say 18,000. I'll buy it to you for 22. I said, okay. What about 15? Let's go real low. So that's what I did. I gave him a call that evening after we've looked at it, and said, hey, looked at it, needs this repairs, that repair, it needs a little bit of kitchen work, floor work, some painting, porch needs some work done to it on the back. Would you take 15 for it? And he said, well, let me think about it. I'll get back with you. So he didn't reject it, which was a good thing. So I got off the phone, told my friend, hey, this is what's going on. He didn't reject the offer. He said he's going to think about it, and that was good enough. He got back with me 2 days later and said, I accept your offer. So at that point, it was game on. I got the assignment of contract, and he actually helped me. A friend actually helped me do that too. It was a really blessing. I couldn't have done it without him because I didn't know how to fill out. I was at this point still learning so much. I didn't even know how to fill out a contract yet. So he helped me fill out a contract. We got it under contract. 15,500, allowing for deed prep and revenue stamps, which I didn't know. Another blessing. So that way he could close and get cash 15,000 like I offered him. And so we did that. I signed directly after we left with them. I signed the contract to my cash buyer, which helped me close. Kind of a different scenario. Not exactly how you're supposed to do it, but I probably could have made a little more on the deal if I'd actually been able to do it myself and then send everything out to the cash buyers. But it all worked out. He offered to buy it at 20,000. Originally said 22, but that was with finance, and I said we can't do finance, and we got to have cash because he was going to use it as a rental property. So he did everything he could to make get the funds, and took 2,000 versus buying it at 22. He originally said Don't know if I mentioned that, but so he bought it for $20,000. I got the assignment fee, 5,000 minus the deed prep and closing or revenue stamps. So I got $4,750 on my first deal. Wow, amazing. Again, totally blindsided by this one. You know, just getting started. I feel blessed, and I'm still learning. I'm getting more comfortable talking with sellers and buyers. And everybody out there, just keep plugging at it, and keep walking in faith, hoping that, you know, the right time, the right situation, you know, that right person is going to see your sign and call you. And again, thanks to everybody at Response and Organized Brilliance. And y'all have a good night. Thanks.